Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Let's Get Funded, episode 7. I actually made a mistake. I did 2 episode 2s, so this is actually going to be episode 7, which should have been episode 6 or something like that. I don't really know. But if you didn't watch the last video, go watch it. I took my first loss of the challenge, and as I told you guys, it's hard to get over those emotions sometimes, but you're gonna lose, right? And you know, trading, a lot of it is how you come back from a loss. And I told you guys the best thing you can do is get over it, wait for the next trading session, clear your mind, just get ready for the next trading session. And that's exactly what we did. We came back, we bounced back with another dub. So you know, I'm excited to break that down for you guys. We went short on GPJPY last night. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and follow my Instagram. It means a lot. That's how I post all my trading related things if you guys don't follow me in the Telegram or on Instagram already. So I'm gonna break down GJ. We bounced back, baby. I told you guys, get over the loss, and we're here, right? So see you guys on the charts. Deuces.
What's going on, everybody? So now that we're on the charts, I'm going to show you guys UVGPY and what kind of happened last night, what position we took, and I kind of want to show you guys what happened overall, right, in the past 24 hours. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with, the higher time frame. So when you're looking at the weekly, right, there's not much on the weekly to tell, especially because we already had this huge significant drop, right? We had this huge drop, we retest, we drop again, and currently now we have this weak bullish candle retesting the same supply and demand area, right, and the 50 EMA. So I told you guys that we could continue to go short based on the weekly time frame, especially now. But I was kind of looking at the lower time frame, seeing what's going on to really base my trade off of, right? The weekly was just telling me the direction that we could possibly go in, but this is showing us that we are again rejecting a major area and the 50 exponential moving average. When you go to the daily time frame, right, when you go to the daily time frame, look at what happened yesterday when we went long here and got stopped out. Price ended up flying 400 pips, guys. The same trade I got stopped out, and I told you guys that I went long on, got stopped out and flew for 420 pips. That would have been the account. We would have won the account right there. It would have been like 6 times my risk. The trade fucking the account would have been done. But stuff happens just like that. And yesterday, going into session, right, it's hard to tell you guys where we were because the daily candle was still open, but the daily candle has shot up 400 pips, but was wicking this area very bad, right? Imagine this wick and the candle being around right in here. So we were wicking really bad already, right? After this big impulse, right? When you go to the 4-hour, this is what we had, right? We had this huge bullish run, right? With a wick and a 4-hour that retested and closed under this major area right here. So you have to be careful here, right? Because after a big bullish move, you could it's easy to have your bias as bullish, right? This was a huge move. How could you short in such a run like this? But there were a couple things that played into the bias, right? One, moves like this, right? Impulses like this that flies for 400 pips is going to be corrected 100%. 8 times out of 10, it's going to be corrected. And we saw that correction immediately, right? And currently still melting. So, one, I was looking for a correction of this move. Again, we rejected and closed under weakish on the 4-hour, as well as another 4-hour formation closing under the support and resistance. The daily was showing a crazy wick to the upside. So even though we had such a big bullish run on the 4-hour, the weekly's giving me a bearish bias, the daily is giving me a wick to the upside, and the 4-hour wicked, and then the 4-hour then closed under a major area support and resistance. So I did have a shorts going into yesterday's London session, right? And it was based mostly off this 4-hour and the lower time frames. So with the weekly and daily giving me bearish vibes, if you want to call it, we did get a 4-hour closure right under here, right? But as it was closing is when we took our entry, because on the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, you could see it. What do you have? You have a higher high, you pull back higher low, and then over here, right here is the crucial area, right? This showed me is that we failed to create equal or a higher high. And then we got bearish pressure down, right? Okay, boom. So with that in mind, as well as the correction and the daily wick, I did have a bearish bias, especially because of this formation right here. So as we broke under, you know what I'm saying? No retest, no entry, right? So price over here, price comes under, wicks, closes under. This bullish candle wicks the zone, closes right back under, and then we engulf. This was my entry, right? We went straight into profit. We dealt with a little bit of drawdown. We went straight into profit again, went into drawdown again, and then we ended up melting for 84 pips right to the next zone, right? It actually ended up melting currently right now 170 pips, but this is where we took profit. We ended up clearing this entire zone for 85 pips, no retest, no entry. As you guys see, we came down here, we retested, and then we engulfed right here, and then we entered. So we did go short on GBP We took 85 pips, and I'm really happy about that. That's the best way to bounce back from a loss, guys, right? So that is my breakdown of GBJPY and why I took shorts. Again, it was just combination of the weekly telling me short, the daily was wicking at the moment, very strong to the upside, and the 4 hour was in need of a correction. Once a big bullish impulse move happens like that, we were probably gonna correct, and we did. And that was based off on the 30-minute, right? When you go on the 30-minute, you see the same thing, higher high, pull back. We have 2 wicks to the upside, and then we continue to melt. So precise price action. You guys know I'm all about it. Good luck trading you guys for the end of the week. It is Wednesday, is the middle of the week. We're currently up 1%. We're 3-1 or 4-1 overall. If you see over here, we are 3-1. These are the receipts. These are the facts. 4 trading days. We're 3-1. We're up $4,000. 6,000 to go. Ignore all these numbers, right? Ignore all these numbers. I don't really like to pay attention to them because they could be misleading. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is real. This is the proof. These are the receipts. This is the FTMO progress. And hopefully we have another beautiful trade tonight. So I'll see you guys tonight in London. Turn your post notifications on. And if you're wondering about what I'm gonna have tonight, I do have shorts. I do have shorts. Again, why? Because the weekly today is more clear than it's been, right? Let's get rid of all this noise. Let's get rid of all this noise. We have a lower low, right? Or a bearish high momentum candle closing at a previous low. We created an equal low. And this weekly candle is now wicking the same supply and demand area right here and 50 EMA. The daily time frame is wicking to the upside, creating a lower high, right? Lower low, boom, lower high, and now we're continuing to melt. The 4 hour right now is closing under a major area of support and resistance, as you guys see over here and over here. So as long as we probably before session can come back up, retest and engulf, and we could probably take price all the way to 156.000, right? Or at least to 156.500. So that's what I'm looking for tonight. Again, right now we're creating lows in the 4 hour. We want to retest. We want to go short. That was my short last night from London. This is the shorts that I'm looking for tonight. Anything can happen. Anything can change, but those are the shorts that I am looking for. So I'll see you guys in London. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.